Take a look at this Rubik's Cube coded by developer Matt Berman. You might think of it as a toy, but it's actually a really complex reasoning challenge. Adjustable dimensions, scrambling the squares, keyboard controls, and Gemini 2.5 Pro can simulate it all. It's a significant leap and shows the ability to produce robust interactive code.
All right, the Google CEO just talked about our Rubik's Cube simulation done with Gemini 2.5 Pro at the Google Cloud Next keynote. That's pretty awesome. And that event just finished. It was all about artificial intelligence. They made some incredible announcements, including some new agent stuff, new text to video, text to image, some speech models, and even agent to agent interoperability, in which they partnered with our partner for this video, Box. So we're gonna go over all of it right now. And if you're wondering, no, that is not an AI background. I'm on vacation, but AI doesn't take vacation, so I guess neither do I. All right, the first thing they're going to talk about is a new tensor processing unit. This is a chip specifically designed to run their AI infrastructure. And so let's take a look.
Today, I'm proud to announce our 7th generation TPU, Ironwood, is coming later this year. Compared to our first publicly available TPU, Ironwood achieves 3,600 times better performance, an incredible increase. It's the most powerful chip we have ever built and will enable the next frontier of AI models.
All right, that is an insanely fast chip. Obviously, it's just relative to the previous generations of chips, but as you can see on the y-axis, this is performance in terms of flops. So a massive, massive improvement there.
The same period, we've also become 29x more energy efficient, and Amin will share more later today.
And power efficiency is just as important as performance, because one of the limiting factors, especially in the United States for AI, is energy. We simply don't have enough energy to power the next generation of AI applications. So the more efficient we can get both with hardware and software, the better it's gonna be. All right, next he's just gonna show off some of the qualifications of Gemini 2.5 Pro, which, as you know, is an absolutely incredible coding and reasoning model. And he talks about things like LM Arena, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, a test that we put it through, which really lends an air of legitimacy to our little community, as Eric Hartford said.
A couple weeks ago, we released a new model, Gemini 2.5, a thinking model that can reason through its thoughts before responding. It's our most intelligent AI model ever. And it's the best model in the world according to the Chatbot Arena leaderboard. It's state-of-the-art across a range of benchmarks requiring advanced reasoning. That included the highest score ever on humanities' last exam, one of the hardest industry benchmarks that's designed to capture the human frontier of knowledge and reasoning. There's a lot of impressive words, but let me show you what it can do. Take a look at this Rubik's Cube coded by developer Matt Berman. You might think of it as a toy, but it's actually a really complex reasoning challenge. Adjustable dimensions, scrambling the squares, keyboard controls, and Gemini 2.5 Pro can simulate it all. It's a significant leap and shows the ability to produce robust interactive code.
Now, the thing that he didn't mention, which I'm really surprised, is Gemini 2.5 Pro did this with one try. There was 0 iteration, it was 0 shot. I had no examples. I simply prompted it and it gave me that. I loaded it up in my code editor and there it was. And yeah, he kind of skipped right over that, which in my opinion is the most impressive part of that demo. All right, and next they're gonna announce a faster version of it, Gemini 2.5 Flash. And by the way, if we're at 2.5, imagine what 3 is gonna look like. But anyways, let's look at 2.5 Flash now.
Gemini 2.5 Flash, our low latency and most cost-efficient model with thinking built in. With 2.5 Flash, you can control how much the model reasons and balance performance with your budget. 2.5 Flash is coming soon in AI Studio, Vertex AI, and in the Gemini app. We'll be sharing more details on the model and its performance soon. I'm pretty excited by it and can't wait for you to see it for yourselves.
All right, next they're going to talk about the thing I'm personally most excited about. You know I'm bullish on agents. They now have a new agent creation platform as well as agent-to-agent interoperability. That means in the future, you will have your agent and your agent will be able to talk to other agents from other platforms, other software, and they will easily be able to communicate and work with each other. This is really the underlying architecture needed to have this agentic future that we all know is coming.
We're announcing today a new agent development kit. It is a new open source framework.
All right, and that is the key word that I love to see, open source. It is an open source framework. Now, he does talk about using Gemini models, but if it is open source, technically you should be able to use any model you want. All right, let's keep watching.
That simplifies the process of building sophisticated multi-agent systems. Now you can build sophisticated Gemini-powered agents, help them use tools, do complex multi-step tasks, including reasoning or thinking. You can also discover other agents, learn their skills, and enable agents to work together while maintaining precise control. Agent Development Kit supports the Model Context Protocol.
That's huge. So Model Context Protocol is everywhere. The Google CEO just about a week ago asked, should we support it? And obviously, I think he already knew he was going to be doing it, and everybody said yes. So now Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Anthropic, pretty much everybody is supporting MCP, and I love it. Standards are good for us.
Which provides a unified way for AI models to access and interact with various data sources and tools rather than requiring custom integrations for each and every one.
All right, next, we're going to learn about the agent-to-agent protocol, which sounds incredible.
We're also introducing a new agent-to-agent protocol that allows agents to communicate with each other regardless of the underlying model and framework they were developed with. This protocol is supported by many leading partners who share our vision to allow agents to work across the multi-agent ecosystem, and with agents built on other agent frameworks, including LangGraph and Crew AI.
So happy they mentioned LangGraph and especially Crew AI. You know I'm a huge Crew AI fan, and I'm really glad that these products are all working together really well. Because having agents talk to each other that aren't built on the same system will be incredibly important. And one of their launch partners is Box, who partnered with us on this video. All right, so let me show you a demo of Google Agent Space, which they also just announced. This is kind of the UI of this agent-to-agent interoperability platform. And this one is showing off Box. And so check out how cool this is. So let me show you. So he's gonna type in, can you help me create a claim report and cost summary with my content in Box and my pricing database in Google Cloud? Two different platforms, all in one place now. So you can see one of the data sources over here on the right is Box, the other one is BigQuery. And with Agent Space, agents from these two different platforms are gonna be able to talk to each other and solve this problem together. Okay, so we see it queried Box, it queried BigQuery, it's putting them together. Can you please provide the claim ID? All right, so then the claim ID is provided, continues to think. And again, it's using tools that kind of tap into both of these platforms. There's all the relevant documents, some from Box, some from Google, and now it's putting it all together. Box AI agent has generated the report. Look at that, we have photos, and then it generates an incident report. So it's finished, you can send it to Box right there. You can look at, obviously, the chain of thought that just happened. So this is super cool. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to test this out myself. And I also recommend checking out Box AI because Box enables you to use AI to extract useful information from all of the documents that you're already storing on Box. They are compatible with leading models, including Gemini 2.5 Pro, and have a very easy to use API that you can build on top of right now. And they handle the full RAG pipeline for you. It is dead simple. They're trusted by 115,000 enterprise organizations with enterprise-grade security, compliance, and governance. So check out Box. I'll drop a link down in the description below. Okay, next they're going to talk about Imagen 3, which is their newest text-to-image model that really has incredible quality. And then they also introduced Chirp 3, which is their voice generation model. You just need 10 seconds of example audio, and then you can generate it. Obviously, this is a competitor to 11 Labs. They also talk about Lyria, which is text-to-music. So really, Google is going all in on all different types of media. Let's take a look.
Over the last year, we've made huge improvements to Imagen 3, our highest quality text-to-image model, which generates images with better detail, richer lighting, and fewer distracting artifacts than previous models. Imagen delivers accurate prompt adherence, bringing your creative vision to life with incredible precision. We also introduced Chirp 3 to help you create custom voices with just 10 seconds of input, and to weave AI-powered narration into your existing recordings. Today, we're making Lyria available on Google Cloud to transform text prompts into 30-second music clips, and we're the first hyperscaler to offer this capability. Let's hear a clip from Lyria.
But in my opinion, Veo 2 is the most impressive. You give it an image and it will generate a video from that image. But not only that, you can give it direction. You can say, pan across the screen or zoom in, and it looks incredible. And from that single image, you're getting a 3D video. Look at this.
Veo 2 is our industry-leading video generation model. It generates many minutes of 4K video, watermarked with Synth ID, to ensure they can be identified as AI generators. It gives creators unprecedented creative control with new editing tools, including camera presets to direct shot composition and camera angles without complex prompting, first and last shot control to define the beginning and the end of a video sequence with Veo seamlessly bridging the gap, and dynamic in-painting and out-painting for video editing and scaling. With Gemini, Imagen, Chirp, Lyria, and Veo, Google is the only company that offers generative media models across all modality. And all of them are available to you today on Vertex AI.
All right, now check out this live demo that they're gonna do using Veo 2. It is so cool.
We're gonna generate video, but here's the new hotness. Check it out. Camera presets built right into Veo. Panning left, panning right, time-lapse, tracking shots, and even drone shots. So let's go ahead and submit a drone shot of the city skyline. There we go. We'll go and submit this. Now, normally this would take a few seconds. I ran this earlier today, so it's cached, so it's gonna be a little quicker than normal. All right, let's look at video number 1. Absolutely spectacular. We have the ability to see the fountains, the Eiffel Tower. Now let's go ahead and take a look at video number 2. A different angle that Veo creates for us. Again, stunning imagery. You can see the clouds in the background, and look at the cars driving up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. Absolutely incredible. Now, one video is not going to do it for the concert promo we want to do, so I want to show you some of the other videos that I created. I have one here of the stage being set up, all through the power of Veo. I even have one of the audience actually clapping for what they're about to see. This will be a good reminder for all of you. Now, something very interesting happened. It turns out that Veo can do something that my 12-year-old can do, and that is be an expert in photobombing. It turns out that this great video we just saw has a crew member, and we love our crew members. However, in this case, I'd like to feature the guitar because the guitar is the most important part of the band. So let's go ahead and use Veo's new in-painting capability. And I'm sorry, sir, I apologize. I know you're very good at your job, but I am going to have to remove you from this image. We will send flowers to you and your family, though, sir. Let's use the new in-painting capability. Wait a couple of seconds, and let's see what we see. Now, if this does what I think it does, it should preserve every single aspect of what we saw before, just without our stagehand. Look at that.
So a lot of major announcements. Google is absolutely on fire since launching Gemini 2.5 Pro. I think they saw that and they were like, oh my God, I think we jumped in the lead. And now they are just firing on all cylinders. If you would have asked me even 6 months ago if that were the case, I probably would have said no. But here we are, and Google now has the best model on the planet. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.